Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to part 8 of Generation 2. So we're here in Ecruteak City. That's a route out that way, but we're not going to go that way yet. So we're going to explore this town and see some of the stuff that we can see. And hopefully we'll go up against our next gym leader here in this game. And just for a fair warning, guys, with the kind of team that I have, the gym leader for this town was definitely something. So yeah, we're gonna explore all the places. Ecruteak Dance Theater. Oh, that's where we actually have to go next. The Kimono Girls. The Dance Theater. The old man will give you something nice, I hear. Yes. That is the main thing that we have to do, because it gives us something very cool. Alright, what do you have to say? Is there really a Pokemon that big? If it exists, it must be powerful. What the hell are you talking about? Except when I was young, the sky suddenly turned black and a giant flying Pokemon was blocking out the sun. I wonder what Pokemon that was. It was like a bird and a dragon. Bragging! No, I'm just kidding. There's a route out that way, but we're gonna explore just a little bit towards the end of the video. I hear Pokemon are ramping Lake of Rage. I'd like to see that. Lake of Rage, that's going to be an area we're going to check out a little later. Ecruteak used to have 2 towers, each one in the east and west. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon. But when one burnt down, the Pokemon flew away, never to return. The 10th tower ahead is a 9-tier tower of divine beauty, so let's put the Pokemon to see it. What do you have to say? 10 towers off limits to anyone without the Ecruteak Gym's badge. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Alright, then go fuck yourself then. Get out of my way, old man. You can probably do some fishing here, but I'm sure there's probably something that we have yet to go over. So yeah, 10 Tower is, so this is the burnt tower destroyed by mysterious power. Please stay away. It is unsafe. It needs to be so much taller. Canonically, the tower burned down 150 years ago, based on the meta in this game. But who's to say? So yeah, those are just some of the areas that we're going to be going to next. So I just want to show that off. So, I think now we're going to head over to... Oh, the gym! Oh, okay, we're not going to go in there quite yet. What do you have to say? You're going on an adventure with your Pokemon? Well, that's an adventure without hunting. Am I right or am I right? Good, you understand its spirit. I like that. I want you to take this. And we got the item finder. So, it'll help you find hidden invisible items. Although it kind of doesn't work the way how it normally would, but whatever. In Ecruteak there are 2 towers. Each tower was the roots of powerful flying Pokemon. But one of the towers burned to the ground. The 2 Pokemon haven't been seen since. Yes. Ecruteak was also known as the home of 3 Pokemon that raced around the town. They were said to have been born from water, lightning, and fire. But it could be contained their explicit power. So the three ran out like the wind into the grassland. Well, we just got some insight on 5 of the 6 legendary Pokemon in this game that were introduced in this generation. But I'm sure we'll see some of them here pretty soon. So let's go check out the gym. Who are you? Why the gym leader is absent? Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Go fuck yourself, you old French fuck. I don't know why I did it again, but I think it's the oh man. So yeah, we're gonna go into the Ecruteak Dance Theater. What do you have to say? That man's always with his ride on. It says the Pokemon that you surf to dance. Is he trying to make it sound or knows of some of his swimming Pokemon? Not only are the Kimono Girls that makes the answers, but there's go to Pokemon. I always challenge them, but they never left to scratch. Lad, if you defeat all of the Kimono Girls, I'll give you a gift. So yeah. And funny enough, in this game, Rhydon, even though it's it's a ground rock type, it can surprisingly learn Surf. Why? I don't know. I think there was an episode in the anime that some guy's Rhydon used Surf and was kind of weird. But here we have the Kimono Girls, and they all have an Eeveelution. So first up, this one here has Flareon, which is the Fire Evolution. How ironic, since we have Eevee out here with us. So I'm gonna kind of go over each of the Eeveelutions a little bit further in this episode than what I did in the last episode when we got Eevee. Flareon is a sort of decent fire type, I guess, although its stats are kind of has a really good attack stat, but you know, no fire moves to back it up with. So if you want to use good moves with it, then you're gonna end up using like takedown, body slam, tackle, you know, stuff like that. Its physical defense isn't too bad either, but it's just, you know, kind of bad with its, you know, its bad distribution of stats and no fire moves to take advantage of its stats. So that was Flareon. Evolve Eevee with the Firestone. So what do you have? You have Espeon! This is one of the 2 new Pokemon that Eevee can evolve into that were introduced in this game. Espeon has really good special attack, and it is quite fast. I actually really like it. It can evolve. Eevee can become Espeon when its friendship level is really high during the day. Yeah, it's it's one of the weird mechanics that has been in Pokemon ever since, but I really do like Espeon. It's one of my favorite Eeveelutions outside of like Vaporeon or Jolteon. Ooh. Yeah, get Eevee out of there. Get Sakura out of there. Sending Gloom out would be a suicide mission, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to send out Tsunami here. So since I'm not going to, I'm going to announce this right now about Eevee. I am not going to use one of the stones to, you know, I'm not going to have another Kanto Eeveelution on the team like I did last time. So I'm going to try to have Eevee become one of the 2 Johto Eeveelutions. Although I'm preferring one over the other. So, yeah, just so you guys are aware on that. So I did a quick recharge. We're gonna go up against the next person here. There's something I want to look up. Oh yeah. If anything, I'm hoping that Eevee will evolve by around level 36. But yeah. This is Umbreon. This is the other new Eeveelution introduced in this game. It's a really good special tank. Has good HP and really, really good special defense. It's actually really, really cool. I've never used one. But, you know. So if Espeon if you can get Espeon during the day, then you can get Umbreon at night. You know, leveled up, of course. So as long as Sakura evolves within the next 16 levels through happiness to either Espeon or Umbreon, then I think we'll be fine. Although I prefer one over the other. And just know that the Dark type was introduced to balance out the power of Psychic. Psychic moves cannot touch Dark types, but Psychic is weak to Dark. Just so you guys know. So yeah, Psychic in this game is weak to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. Oh shit, I forgot. Pursuit. Pursuit is a move that will only work if you are about to switch. As you saw there, that I was trying to switch Eevee out, and it used Pursuit on me. Of course, using an item on a regular enemy. What's new about that, folks? I think in the next episode, we're going to give Gloom here a nickname, finally. Although, I do know what it's going to be in terms of a nickname, but, yeah. Oh, Gloom got the level 23. So yeah, all the Kimono Girls are based up. There was a couple episodes in the anime that there was a girl, part of the sisters, that they all had an Eevee and evolved them into each of the Eeveelutions. This one here has Vaporeon, which is the water type. In order to get Vaporeon from Eevee, you have to have a Water Stone. Normally when I play a Gen 1 game, and I always get an Eevee, I almost always evolve it into Vaporeon because it was always my favorite. Vaporeon is good in terms of defense and HP. I mean, it's a bulky water type, just like how most water types are known for. And plus, it was also in the first movie, and it was cloned by Mewtwo. Stop lowering my accuracy, damn it! Thank you. Jesus. So, that was Vaporeon. So, last up should be... okay, you must be the Jolteon person. Am I right? Miki? Yep, Jolteon. I used Jolteon in the last game. You guys know how we get it. You have to use the Thunderstone. Jolteon's good in speed and special attack. I mean, I've never used a Jolteon before, but I knew how good it was. But goddamn, I mean, you guys remember Zeus from the last episode, from the last game. I loved using Jolteon. It's probably taken the place as my favorite Gen 1 Eeveelution from Vaporeon. I mean, yeah, even though Flareon is there, but I never used Flareon, and I'm not really a big fan of Flareon because, honestly, there's better fire types to use in Gen 1. That, you know, isn't Charmander or Charizard. Because I hate Charmander and Charizard. Because, you know, they're so overrated and overdone. So yeah, we defeated all 5 of the Kimono Girls that each have an Eeveelution. So fighting them also gets all the Eeveelutions seen in your Pokédex. Always Johnson. Never seen it. It's like watching a dance. It was like a rare sight to see. I wanted you to have this. Take it. And we got HM03, which contains Surf. Probably one of the best water moves in the entire game. We are going to give that immediately to Tsunami. But do we get rid of Bubble or Water Gun? I think we get rid of Bubble. Do we? Yep, we get rid of Bubble. Bubble's out and Surf is in. You can't use it until you get the badge from this town. So now all that's done, we're gonna go down to the Pokemon Center, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go down to the Pokemon Center and we're gonna go heal. Alright. We're going to ride our bicycle and we're going to go up to the burnt tower. Yeah, I don't think there's a hidden item back through here, but I could be wrong. Oh, who's this? My name is Eugene. I'm on a trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Trevor, glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is buried here in the clock tower. So where could it be? And this here is Morty, the gym leader. Ecruteak's gym leader must always be studying the legendary Pokemon Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Eugene is here, so I decided to investigate the tower with him. Okay, so here in the burnt tower, there are some new Pokemon that we can talk about. So we're gonna go over them here real quick. Alright, first up here in the burned tower, we have Raticate, which is the evolved form of Rattata. Now, as I've stated before in most videos past, I'm scared to death of Rattata and Raticate. If you want a good HM slave, I would prefer you to use the Centret line instead of the Rattata line in this game. But, you know, it's alright, I guess. I just don't really recommend having this one, honestly, at this stage in the game. Because you would have the evolved form of Centret at this point in the game, honestly. Next up, we have the main Pokemon that James would have in the anime, Koffing, which is a poison type. We will go over its evolution here momentarily, but for now, Koffing has a pretty decent physical wall. Has really good physical defense. With being a poison type, it's weak to ground and psychic. Even though it will eventually get the levitate ability in the next game, it can still be hit by ground moves, so Earthquake away with this guy. But yeah, it's pretty decent. Honestly, its evolved form is a little bit better, but well, if you're playing all three, pick this guy up. Alright, next up, we have the evolved form Weezing. Weezing has pretty much the same qualifications as Koffing does, although it's, better because, it's its evolved form. You can only encounter this guy in Crystal, but it's a 1% encounter. So if you're willing to do that, then go for it. But honestly, if you want a Weezing on your team, just catch a Coughing. They're a lot more common to find. And, you know, James had one in the anime and, you know, did a lot of explosions. Got a lot of time for that. We all love Weezing. And last up here, we have Magmar, which is a fire type. Magmar is a really, really good fire type. It can only be found in this area in gold and silver. Even though it can evolve even further, you know, in later games, here in this one, it does not. So, yeah, we're not gonna talk about Magmortar in this game. We will in Gen 4, but for right now, we won't. But Magmar's a pretty good Pokemon. You know, it's a little rare, but, you know, it's pretty decent if you need a good fire type. Alright, thanks very much. And we have a rival battle here. Oh, I forgot. I forgot all about this rival battle, honestly. Let me pull it up on my notes here real quick. Yeah, we are going to want to save. This is the third rival battle, by the way. Oh, it's you! I came looking for a legendary Pokemon that say roost here, but there's nothing here. Nothing after all that came out of the way. No way! It's all your fault! Well, fuck you, dickhead! Okay, so this is rival battle number 3. He has 4 Pokemon now. Compared to last time we fought him, he had 3. First off, he'll always have this Pokemon no matter which... Well, okay, so 3 of the 4 he'll have no matter what. But, first up, Haunter, level 20, Ghost Poison type. With the moves... Lick, Spite, Mean Look, and Curse. What Curse does is that it works depending on the Pokemon that uses it. If it's a Ghost type, it'll cut its HP in half and lay a curse on you, and it will affect you, you know, periodically throughout the battle. Kind of like Poison or Confusion or, you know, stuff like that. It'll only be cured if it is switched out or dies. Next up, Magnemite. Level 18, Electric Steel type. I'm gonna say Electric Psychic. It has the moves Tackle, Thundershock, Supersonic, and Sonic Boom. So yeah, remember, Magnemite and its ball form get the Steel type. They were the first Pokemon ever to have their types changed, going from one generation to the next. Up next, Zubat, level 20, Poison Flying type, with the moves Leech Life, Supersonic, Bite, and Confuse Ray. I don't understand why it has both Supersonic and Confuse Ray when both of them do the exact same thing, although one is more accurate than the other. If you want to have a good confusing move that only causes confusion, just use Confuse Ray, because Supersonic has a 55% it's 55 accurate for Supersonic. So if you want to use a good confusing move, just use Confuse Ray, and somehow Supersonic actually hits. Oh, I had a Bitterberry. Cool. I forgot I had Okay. That was actually kind of funny. Alright, and last up is his starter. If you chose Totodile, he'll have Bayleaf, level 22, Grass type, with the moves Growl, Razor Leaf, Reflect, and Poison Powder. If you chose Chikorita, he'll have Quilava, level 22, Fire type, with the moves Leer, Smokescreen, Ember, and Quick Attack. And if you chose Cyndaquil like I did, He'll have a Croconaw, level 22, water type with the moves Rage, Leer, Water Gun, and Bite. So yeah, just remember that it's really quick for, you can get Quilava pretty quickly, but it takes a little bit to get the Croconaw in terms of the Gen 2 starter evolutions. So in other words, Cyndaquil will evolve first, and then Chikorita, and then Totodile. But for the mid stages going to the final stage, it'll be Croconaw, Bayleaf, and Quilava. So we're gonna have Quilava for a while. So there's no challenging it. Oh, go fuck yourself. Whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Huh? Oh. Huh. What are you, falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. Well, fuck you, dude. Alright, what we got here? We're going to heal for a bit, since we have a chance to actually do something here. Do I really want to... Half a Godsent? Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, apparently we found 3 Pokemon that just decided to run. They are, apparently they are 3 of the legendary Pokemon that we were talking about earlier. Hey, it's Eugene. I dug a hole here too. I was shocked. Suicune raced like a blur right in front of my eyes. For 10 years I saw Suicune. I finally got to see it. Well, I got to see it first. I'm all choked up. Tomorrow I owe you one. Thank you. I heard that the legendary Pokemon Ecruteak the rest of the Pokemon. I'm going to track Suicune. Trevor, let's meet again. Farewell. So yeah, he's on the hunt for Suicune, and we kind of saw it first. You can, that rock there you can push over with a move called Strength, but we don't have it yet. So we're just gonna go ahead and GTFO, or you know, get the fuck out of here. Oh, ho ho ho! It's out here now. In a distant past, this tower burnt to a fire. A nameless Pokemon sparked a rainbow Pokemon ascended from the sky. The legendary Pokemon has been passed down by Ecruteak gym leaders. Me? I was a child way back then. Oh ho ho ho! How does bro even remember that if that happened 150 years ago, like how I mentioned before? So yeah, we're going to heal, and now we're gonna go over to the gym now that we're able to. Ecruteak gym leader. Alright, so we already know that Morty's the gym leader. Trainer seniors of single relatives. If you win, they will have a secret about Ecruteak. Okay. So just so everyone knows, oh god, I didn't mean to click that. Okay. So anyways, just so that everyone knows, it took me 3 attempts to beat the gym leader. The first attempt was successful, but it took so goddamn long. It was like a 14-minute fight. The second attempt I didn't even get through all the way, but I got about halfway through and was like, you know what, this is taking too long, so I'm gonna try again. We will show the third attempt, which, to my knowledge, only lasted for, if I can pull up my notes here about it, it's only about 7.5 minutes. So it's still kind of long, but it's half than what it was the first time I fought him. But yeah, as you can tell here with all these trainers and the Pokemon that they're using, this is a Ghost-type gym, and Eevee grew in a level and learned Quick Attack. We're going to get rid of... we're going to get rid of Growl for that. Eevee will not be shown as much... Actually, no, Eevee will be shown in the battle because we have Mud Slap, and it's a ground move. And all the ghosts in this game, except for one, are part poison. There's literally only 4 ghost types in this entire game. Out of the 251 Pokemon in the entire National Dex as of this game, there are 4 ghost types. Ghastly, Haunter, and its final evolution that we will see. And the only new ghost type introduced in this game that we haven't seen yet, Misdreavus. Yeah, only 4 ghosts in this entire game. So, what does the gym leader use? Well, I won't spoil it. We'll talk about it when we get up, you know, against him. And you also might have noticed that where all the trainers are, there's no telling where the path is. Because if you one misstep and you're teleported back to where you were at the very beginning. So if I were you, you need to pay really close attention to where the path is. You can technically avoid one of the trainers, but you have to fight the rest. But it's in your best interest to fight all the gym trainers anyways, because, you know, money and experience. Oh, hello, Zuko. We haven't seen you in a little bit. Oh no, Meanlug. I wasn't going to switch anyways. Let's burn ghosts. Let's burn a spirit. Wow, okay. This guy has nothing but Ghastly. So yeah, we're gonna switch to Eevee. And it's also good to have Eevee because even though it can't be hit by ghost type moves because it's immune to ghosts, since it's a normal type. And, you know, normal moves can't do a damn thing to ghosts. Eevee is kind of our secret weapon in this gym. Stumped by our flyers that defeat me and I'll give you a hint. Okay. Whatever you say. A medium, a psychic medium. Haunter! So, you know, since there are, you know, ghost and poison is weak to ground, so if you got a ground move, utilize it. Although, I think you'd be better off using a psychic type. Let's see here. Yeah, you would have at least maybe 1 or 2 psychic types by this point in the game. But if you don't have psychic, then ground is your next best thing to go up against these guys. I'm also trying to hurry up to finalize everything in this part because at the time this being recorded, it is a little after 5, like quarter after 5 in the afternoon, and I have to work in a few hours, but I also have to walk to work at least within the next 2.5 hours. So as long as I get this episode commentated and throw the bios in, we'll be fine. And I need to upload all of it here at home, because I'm gonna take my iPad with me to work tonight and start editing the next part. So yeah, when you do that, you'll be teleported right back there. Oh, we got a call from your picnicker. Hey Gina, you got time to talk? I picked up a nice item for you today. I want you to have it. Will you come by and pick it up? Route 34. We'll have to pick it up next time. So we're gonna walk over. So yeah, I'm showing you the actual path on going through all the trainers. But yeah, you can really avoid fighting the first guy, but you have to fight everyone else. But again, I recommend you to go and fight all of them. It's in your best interest to go fight all of them. Oh, I gotta redo all of this, huh? Must have refreshed or crashed or something, because I didn't get to go through it all. Alright. I shall win. Well, that's a very bold accusation and statement. Got a medium Martha. Can I get the supersized Martha? No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, I'm funny sometimes. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm not funny at all. I'm actually kind of a lame nerd. But that's just to be expected. Oh my god. Okay, so this is part 8. I will mention this here, guys. Since we are in December, at least coming up towards the middle part of December, I will make this announcement right here, right now, in the middle of this, regular enemy trainer battle in the gym. That next week, the 19th, will be our last and final episode, or gaming episode. Not of the game, but for the year 2025. Like always, we will take a 2-week hiatus for the holidays. Just, that way we all can spend some time with our friends and family for, Christmas and New Year's. And after next week, we'll be back in 2 weeks. So the first episode of 2026 will go up on January 9th. And then it'll be every Friday here on out until we finish the game. So what Spike does is that it just lowers PP of a move I think it's randomized in this game, although it works a lot different than other games. Oh yeah, this is a healing run. Okay, so finalize path. So yeah, right here is the gym leader, Morty. Again, this is I had to fight him 3 times. And I already explained how that happened. Good for you to have to come here. Blah 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 blah. Just a bit more with you're gonna help me make that dream or that level, whatever. I couldn't read at all what he was saying because the text box was going too damn fast. But anyways, Morty, our 4th gym leader. For our 4th badge. First off, Ghastly, level 21. Ghost and Poison type. With the moves Lick, Spite, Mean Look, and Curse. So yeah, if he uses Curse, it knocks out half of its power. And if it's at like under half, it will, kill itself to lay a curse on you. Next up, Haunter. This is one of 2 Haunters, although there is a major difference between the 2. This one is level 21. Ghost Poison type with the moves Hypnosis, Curse, Mimic, and what we just saw there, Nightshade. I mean, again, it is a decent move, I guess. I actually like Haunter. Haunter was funny in the anime when, Ash used it to make Sabrina laugh to get the Marsh badge. We'll go to Tsunami now. Although, I don't remember... What level does Poliwag evolve? I actually don't remember. But we killed the Haunter. Tsunami grew to level 24. Next up is... Oh god! Gengar! This is probably his biggest threat on his entire team. Gengar, level 25, Ghost Poison type with the moves Shadow Ball, Mean Look, Hypnosis, and Dream Eater. So yeah, he'll use Mean Look to keep you trapped in the battle. He'll put you to sleep, with Hypnosis, and then he'll suck the life out of you with Dream Eater, and then lower your special defense with Shadow Ball. So it is a quadruple, threat. Because the damage of Shadow Ball is based on... I believe it's based on your special defense. So he put Zuko to sleep. So we're going to juke him out by using an Awakening. Since I think he's going to use Dream Eater on us. Yep, called it. Good shit, good shit. Okay. It wouldn't even matter anyways. It's at a higher level and a bit faster than Zuko is. Alright, Zuko, you're gonna have to kind of tank it for a bit. Here's the Dream Eater. Hopefully it's not too much. Okay. I didn't even get a single hit on him. So, we're gonna... Oh yeah, I have Hypnosis myself. So we're gonna see if we can try to put it... Never mind! Alright, Gloom, stun Spore away, I guess. Thank God that worked. He's paralyzed, so he'll occasionally attack. Thank God. That at least slowed him down. Gloom came in clutch for me. It's okay. We're gonna revive Zuko. I'm gonna use Dream Eater on us again. It's not gonna really... Okay. One hit kill. Fuck. Okay, yeah, go to Tsunami, I guess. Okay, yeah. Also, a good thing with Paralysis, it lowers his speed a little bit. Because I definitely needed that in that moment in time. It's paralyzed. Cool. So we're gonna keep using Surf. Here's the Shadow Ball, so Tsunami's down again. Well, at least we took a decent amount of chunk of health out, you know, from him. Zuko. Go ahead and light him on fire. You can't burn him. You can't... Oh, that's also another thing. You can't have two status inflictions. You can't be paralyzed and also burned or poisoned at the same time. But you can be confused with any of the other things too. Okay, Gengar's down. Last up is his second Haunter. This one is level 23. Goes Poison type with the moves Spite, Mean Look, Mimic, and Nightshade. So yeah, it's the same moves as it was the other one, except Hypnosis and Curse are switched for Spite and Mean Look. But yeah, the single major biggest threat on his team was the Gengar. Oh no, Mean Look. It's not like I have anything else I can send out. And Sakura will save the day for us. Oh, and its accuracy fell. There's Spite. Reduced by 3. Okay. And good night. Eevee wins the battle for us. I'm not good enough yet. Alright, this badge is yours. Thank you very much. And we got the Fog Badge. By having the Fog Badge, Pokemon up to level 50 will obey you. Also, Pokemon use Surf will be able to use it without battle. Alright, we got TM30, which is Shadow Ball. It will do special defense. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to... Well, we're going to take a look here. Yep, we have 4 badges now. So in terms of the gym leaders in this game, at least for the main story, we're halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there! Oh, man. Alright. So what do you have to say? Where'd you come from? New Barktown? Professor Elm lives there. You've come a long way. No shit, Sherlock. This is Route 38. This is the way we're supposed to go now. There are new encounters here on this route, but instead of going over them in this episode, we're gonna go over them in the next part. I'm just trying to see how far I can get without, you know, challenging another trainer. Oh yeah, okay. So I have to kind of watch out for this girl here. Oh, that was close. All these damn random encounters. Because believe it or not, there is a Pokemon that we do want to catch that is out on this route. So, But the thing is that it will be in the next episode because it's at a certain time of the day that you have to find it. So we're gonna end off the episode by fighting this bitch here, this lass, Dana, with a Flaffy. It's an interesting choice. And out comes Gloom. Yeah, its health got that low because of the all the fucking random encounters. Thundershock, that's not gonna do anything. That's not really gonna do much, I don't think. I did a decent amount. Yeah, I guess go to Zuko. Send out Tsunami would be a death wish. Oh no, my attack. Yeah, get hurt by your poison. Now that you're poisoned, I'm still gonna burn you. Oh! By lowering my attack again. Hit the A button, thank you. Jesus. I mean, I can't stand myself watching it sometimes, guys. I mean, you guys know this. What else you got? You got a Psyduck. Okay, we gotta get Zuko out of there. I don't have an electric type, but we do have a grass type. Yeah, go to Gloom. As long as Psyduck doesn't use, like, Confusion, we're fine. Psyduck attacks are 1. Tail Whip. Psyduck attacks number 2. Scratch. Psyduck attack number 3. Confusion. Psyduck attacks number 4. Disable. Oh man, it's that episode of when Ash goes up against Koga for the oh god, what badge was that? The Soul Badge. Oh, Gloom level up to level 24 is trying to learn Acid. We're gonna get rid of Poison Powder and learn Acid. It'll actually do damage and has a chance to poison, which I think is a better move. 432. That's how many subscribers I have on my main channel. So I can walk in front of her now with no problems. I gotta avoid this guy. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and end off right here, and we'll explore this route and get our next team member next time. So we will see you then.